This Saturday of college football rolls on with a mid-afternoon feast. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Florida State Seminoles and the Seminoles. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Hey guys, Coach Norvell told me before the game he understands the rivalry nature of this game, and he has asked his players to play with poise every step of the way. This crowd can get you off your pace. They can disrupt things at the line of scrimmage. And he said, guys, we have to communicate and stick together in this environment today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Seminoles offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. Guys, the last time these two old foes met, it finished in a one-possession game.
And it's so much fun. There's so much hype. They don't like each other. The rivalry really, really matters. And, Jesse, when it's closer games, it's even more fun, like the last throwdown they had. Expect more of that today.
Yeah, you just know this game is going to be emotional. And I think a big part of it is which of these two teams can handle that emotion. I agree. I think we're expecting this one to go right down to the wire, just like the last time these two teams played.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Sets his feet. It's Coleman. Fires downfield. Out wide right, it's Brooks. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Snags it. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it. He has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know, he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
Quarterback gets enough. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. He's got it on the run. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Seminoles.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get...
Nothing but green grass down the middle. He's inside the 40. At the 20. He is in. Touchdown, Noles.
And that is is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it, and you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed, and that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. There he goes. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The Seminoles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wide receiver going in motion. Now on the move. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Coleman. Going for the big play. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown Seminoles. The AT unit on the field.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of him. Just like we expected, this home crowd getting involved right from the start. Drops back on first down. Gets it to the back. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Going downfield for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Seminoles will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. The run inside. It's Brooks. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Finds his man. It's Banks. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Gonna run it. It's Brooks. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his own.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Short pass. Turning it on. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on it.
All over him immediately.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. And the Noles will try to pin them back with the punt. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for room. It's Brooks. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Looking downfield, it's Coleman. Under pressure. He'll pull it down. He's past the 30. Still on his feet at the 45. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Calls his own number. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. From the gun. Going for it all. He's got it inside the 15. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. On the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, Seminoles! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could...
Makes the grab in their space. That's his first catch of the season. They believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Turns it upfield. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Fires left. Couldn't set his feet.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Fires to the big fella. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. FSU calling its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Got a man, it's Lopez. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw, they'll have to be efficient against the clock. Caught, close to the marker, it's Robinson. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the number 3 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Hurricanes, looking to get the job done on the road. Right now, it's early, but they lead this season opener. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Seminoles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Norvell at the half. They are pretty excited about what they're seeing from their running back. As you know, he's a transfer. This is why they brought him in. And although he is performing very well, they've still got work to do. Trailing in this game, they've got to be a little bit better at the line of scrimmage here to start the second half. Reese?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Noles come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, nice job hauling that pass in. I'll tell you, he keeps defenses on their heels. He really does. His speed is so scary. And I think back to my days in college. We used to play against the Seminoles when they had Peter Warwick and Lavernia schools. And because of their game-breaking ability, it put so much pressure on our defense. I'll tell you, this guy's good enough to, I think, have played on that Seminole offense, and he would have gotten some looks. This guy can make some plays.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Look out! They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his tight end. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Seminoles will send out the punt unit. Going to field this one in tight quarters. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. The give to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Here comes the heat. Scrambling to the left. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Swats it away.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking downfield, it's Coleman. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for space. It's Brooks. Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown Seminoles.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in game. At the beginning of the 3rd quarter, you had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. They make the stop, and they had to work for it. A nice little juke, and he'll have 7 on that one. The Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They're all over it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Plows through the defense. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
Caught, and he's got room. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The Seminoles moving quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
First down, he'll keep it. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Tells to fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Hits the afterburner. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Ready to try the point after. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Hits inside, it's Brooks. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Headed into the final period, both of these backs have been strong so far and looking to be able to finish. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Drops back, it's Coleman. Right side, it's Brooks. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. They get to him as he throws. And he avoids the sack.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Picked up about 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
Fires to the big fella. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
That quick slant is a hard ball to adjust to and make your quarterback look good. If you throw it behind me and I'm coming down the line of scrimmage, I really don't have a chance to adjust and try to make my quarterback look good. He's got to miss that thing low or high. He can't miss it behind me.
He's going to fire deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. Buying time to his right. Out wide right, it's Brooks. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And the Seminoles with the 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football.
Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Seminoles. And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. They go 83 yards on the drive, and it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. Holly Rowe has an update.
Checking in from the Seminole sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other.
Gets away from one, finds some space. Got a lot of room to the right. Running inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Florida State.
And there's more of an art to this than you know. Like to stick the ball in the belly of the running back and read a defender perfectly. They bite on the running back. QB makes the right read in Palmer. It's nice to have those wheels to go all the way down the field and punch it in for 6.
Yeah, David, this is a coaching staff that wants him to run the football. And sometimes it's going to be designed runs. Sometimes it's going to be scrambles in the passing game. But the RPO is another way that he can hurt your defense with that speed you're talking about. Great decision to keep it. Nice job taking it all the way to the house.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Holly, what do you have?
People are so excited about how this young freshman quarterback has responded today. This is his first career start, but you wouldn't know it. Leading his team out onto the field.
There he goes to the left. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Finds his man. Touchdown, Seminoles! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to add another. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carter. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Bunch formation for these receivers. Hand off from the shotgun. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. And the Noles headed quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Moving the pocket, it's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? And the Seminoles come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. From the gun, the ground game. Chips his way for more. He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Second and long here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Riles. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Nothing there, and he just had to throw it away.
Every defense in the...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Needs it here on fourth down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Touchdown, Seminoles! And the route is on. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. Let's see what he can do with the return. He's chased out of bounds at the 11-yard line, and now they're backed up after that poor return. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Lets it fly. Makes the catch. It's Riles. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Rush is on. Bought a little time, lets it go. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Long way to go on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Oh, pressure's coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. He wants a big play here late. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Got to make the play on fourth. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. This offense has it with really good field position. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. He'll pull it down and run. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Banks. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he puts through the extra point. The returner will field it and bring it back. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quick give. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Right back to the well. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. Third and long coming up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Breaks into the open. The 50, inside the 30, inside the... And that's how you finish it off, scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome, just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
Well, and a lot of people at home are wondering on this drive with the leader, they're just going to take a knee and just take the win into the locker room, but they're staying aggressive. They're handing it off. Guys are still blocking. He's making people miss, and he scores a touchdown with no time left.
So long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.